I'm very, very happy about what we are gonna make today. Let's get our box because we need our actual box. Today we're gonna be making something with the box that our stuff came in. So let's empty out our box, take out this tissue paper, take out our last bag that has nothing on it. This bag doesn't have a number, it just has lots of good stuff in it. Get your box open like this. Okay? And let's start to take our stuff out. Go ahead, press pause and get all of your things out and ready, including empty your box and have it ready for what we are gonna make with it. All right, so guys, there is one maybe kind of difficult part about this that we are gonna do first. So maybe if you do need a little bit of help from a parent, you can get their help now. The first thing we need to do is if you look at your box, there's a flap here. The flap is what tucks in here to close the box, okay? We want to cut this piece off of our box because that is gonna be the floor of our house, okay? So the reason I say it might be difficult is because I don't know if you've ever cut cardboard before, but it can be hard. So you might need a pair of adult scissors, but if you bend it back and forth, maybe you can do it yourself. Let's see. Try to cut it as straight as you can down the line. And if your adult is helping, using a serrated knife works really easy to cut it down, but you know what? This is really easy to do with a pair of scissors. I think you can do it, okay? So here is the inside of our house. This is gonna be the ground. In this piece that we just cut out, we are gonna put it inside our box, just like that for a floor. So we have an upstairs and a downstairs. All right, so go get started on that. Have your house ready, and then we'll go through the things that we have inside our bag for the furniture and decorations we are gonna make, okay? Let's take a look at what we have for inside of our box. First, we have a seashell, 2 wood pieces, 1 circle, and 1 rectangle, 2 pieces of fabric. Everyone got different fabric, so take a look at yours, see which one you got. Each is special and awesome. Everyone got 2 pieces of wallpaper. I really like the one I got. It looks like a cool zebra and a leaf pattern. We're gonna need our glue dots again. I have extra glue dots, you don't need extra. We're gonna need this bag that has sticky craft foam paper, 3 corks, a tall one and 2 small ones, this mini canvas, 2 straws, a popsicle stick, a mini muffin liner, and we're gonna use this cute little tape again, okay? So also get some scissors, and you can get markers as well if you like. Go take all your stuff out, look at it all, and report back here when you have done that and have it all spread out. So for the first step, we are gonna add in our wallpaper. So find your 2 pieces of paper that are this size, and you can take out your floor for now, and we are going to put our wallpapers inside our box like this. So decide which one you want to go upstairs and which one you want to go downstairs. So for my downstairs, I think I'm gonna do the zebras, and for the upstairs, I think I'm gonna do this one. So how do we stick it on? Let's get our glue dots. What we need for our glue dots is 4 glue dots. I'm gonna rip one off, 1 glue dot like this, and on the white side, not on the colorful side, on the back, on the white side, we're gonna put 1 glue dot in each corner. I'm going fast, but you take your time, okay? And I'm gonna do that on my other piece as well. On the white side, I'm gonna add 1 glue dot to each corner. Let's put it down. It's easier to do when you put it down. Go. Stick your glue dots on. There we go. So let's do our upstairs first. Let's peel off our glue dot papers so the sticky part is showing now. There we go. And we are just going to put it at the very top. So whichever one you choose for upstairs first, put the one at the top first. There we go. It should fit in there perfectly. And there we have our upstairs. Can you see? Now let's do the bottom. Peeling off my... You can also use a glue stick. So if you don't want to use your glue dots for this part, you can always use regular glue. So go ahead and get your regular glue if you have it at home. You can do that if you want. I like to use glue dots. It dries fast and it's nice and strong. So let's do the bottom floor here. There we go. And now I have my fabulous wallpaper. Let's add the floor back in. Maybe you can have the splatter side pointing up or down. It's up to you. Put it right in the middle there. And then I use my little tape here to tape my floor down. But if your adult wants to glue it on for you, or you can use stronger tape than this, go for it. I just use this tape. I think it works just as good. Sticking it on so the floor sticks to the house. Okay, so now go ahead and press pause. Add your wallpaper. I'm gonna bring you in closer so you can see closer, and press play when you're ready to make the rest of the pieces inside our house. The first thing that we are going to be making for our miniature house is a tiny little piece of artwork to hang on the wall. So you can either use your paint palette that came in your box, or you can use some markers like what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some markers and I'm going to make my very own art piece to hang inside my house, but it's just going to be mini. So go ahead and get this little piece of craft foam paper. It looks like this. It's in your box, in your bag. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna make a frame using brown. How you make a frame is you just trace a smaller square or rectangle inside of the square or rectangle that you have. And then I'm just gonna do some lines like this to decorate my frame. You can do polka dots, you can color it in, you can make it rainbow, do it however you would like. This is just my miniature piece of art that I'm choosing to make. You can make one that you have at home, try to copy that, or you can invent your own piece of art. So I wonder what you are going to draw. You guys are going to find out very soon what I am going to make. Okay, so I have my frame drawn in. Now I'm going to draw a pot of flowers because my mom actually has this painting that I made for her when I was a kid. Now I'm going to make it again, but I'm going to make it much quicker. And I'm going to make it with markers. This is going to be a vase, and I'm going to use some green markers for the stems. I'm going to make 3 stems, and then we're going to use a red marker to draw in my little flowers. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of orange detail, just to add more color. And there you have it, my mini artwork. So this is the first thing we're making for our house. It's your turn. Press pause and make your mini canvas. Okay, so here we have our house. Now we need to decide where we are going to stick our artwork. I think mine's gonna go right over here. Yes. So just like everything else, you can use a glue stick if you want, but I'm gonna use these awesome glue dots that came inside your box. So once again, just peel a piece off, stick it on the back. I hope you guys are getting the hang of this, because I really like glue dots. If this part's hard for you, you know you can always peel it off with your fingers like this. It's just a little bit stickier that way, but it totally works. Like if this is easier for you to just use your fingers, pull it off and put it on there, that's no problem at all. All right, they won't be as flat as this, but it still works just as good. Okay, so I have my cute little art piece with my sticky dots on the back. Let's hang it up right here. Fabulous. So far, so good. All right, let's do the next step. The next thing we are going to make is some curtains. What we need for our curtains is this popsicle stick and one of your pieces of fabric. Choose whatever one you like. I think I'm gonna go with this purple one because I think this will match my wallpaper really nice. Okay, so now the only thing we have to do is once again get a couple glue dots, stick it on your popsicle stick so it's nice and sticky. Just 2 is good. They might be going off the edge a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. Might be hanging off the edge a little bit. It's okay. Just stick it on there. We have our 2 gluey spots, and we are going to put our curtain on just like that. Okay, so let's flip this over like that, and we are going to glue our curtain into our house. So if we want to do that, we have to make this side sticky as well. So let's get those glue dots. 1, 2. Excellent. Let's peel these off. And time to hang them in our house. So go ahead and press pause and make your curtain, okay? And when you press play, we'll hang them up. Okay, now we can hang our curtain. Where should I put my curtain? Should I put it upstairs or should I put it downstairs? Maybe we will put it downstairs. And I'm just gonna stick it on my wall. And I'm gonna pretend like there's a window behind my curtain there. If you want, you can always cut a window into your house, but you will need an adult's help for that, okay? So go ahead and hang up your curtain. It looks so good. Okay, so what are we gonna make next? The next thing we're gonna make is a bed. So for this one, we will need this little container of beads and buttons, and we are gonna find 4 square beads like this one. They can be any color that you have. You just need 4 of these because these are going to be the legs on our bed. So go ahead and get this rectangle wooden piece and your 4 wooden beads, and we will do the next step. Okay, so we have our parts. Let's get, you know it, our glue dots. And there is 4 beads, 1 for each leg of your bed. So let's put them on here. Okay, now that we have our glue dots, let's peel these off. Ooh, that one stuck to my paper. Go on there. Okay, so let's take our beads and put the whole side down. Doesn't really matter though if you don't do the whole pointing up, but that's what I'm gonna do. And then when you flip it over, you've got a tiny little bed. Okay, so press pause and make your tiny little bed, and I'll show you the next step. Now that our bed is done, we are going to need a blanket for our bed. So let's get our piece of fabric. And I can see mine's just a little bit too big. So get your scissors and let's cut it in half. All right. There we go. My blanket fits on nicely. Let's use our glue dot. Just put one on there so our blanket doesn't fly away. Put my blanket on. And there you go. So go ahead and press pause and start. Actually, you know what? Let's trim this. Okay, I have the blanket on my bed. Go ahead, press pause, and your turn to make your blanket. So now that our blanket is done, we are going to be making some pillows. So this is the part where you're going to need this sticky craft foam paper. Okay, I'm not sure what colors you got. I'm going to make my pillow with these two purple pieces. You can make it with two different colors. Try to find two pieces that are about the same size, okay? So let's take the first step and let's peel this white part off of your craft foam paper, and this part is now sticky. So what we need to do now is we are going to take our cotton ball, pull a little bit off, not a lot, and you're just going to put it right in the middle. Right in the middle, just like that. This is going to be the stuffing inside of our pillow, okay? And then, oh goodness, it's sticking to my fingers. And then we are going to take our other purple piece, peel off the white part, and stick the two sticky parts together. It's going to go like that. And then on the sides, you're just going to stick them together all the way around, like that. So now you have a cute little fluffy pillow. If you'd like to take your scissors and trim it, that's a great idea too. So here is my pillow. I am gonna put it on my bed. Oh my goodness, it is so adorable. Okay, let's add a little decoration to our pillow. I'm just gonna cut a little heart out from this. Peel off the back and stick it on. So cute. All right, you can make your bed any style you want. This is what mine looks like. So back to our house again. I'm gonna take my cute little bed and put it in my bedroom with my painting. Perfect. All right, let's see what we're gonna make next. Now let's make our table and chairs. For this, we need our wooden circle, our two short corks, and our long cork. Okay, so let's do the first step by using these materials. Press pause and get your things, and let's start. For our table, we are going to use this round piece here. We are going to put a glue dot right in the middle. Just like that. And we are going to take our long cork. See, we have two short corks and a long cork. We want to take our long cork and we are going to press it into our glue dot. So now it's stuck like a little table. Isn't that cute? Let's make the benches first. So with our table, we are going to have two cute little benches on the side, okay? So let's take our little benches And we are going to take 2 pieces of our craft foam paper. I think I'm gonna make mine pink. You can make yours whatever color you want. I'm gonna take this long one. Oops. Wiggling. I'm gonna take this piece and cut it in 2 like that. So it fits at the top of my stool like this. Okay, so let's peel off the sticky part and stick my cork right, one of my short corks, right into there. So I have a cute little stool now that someone can sit on. Okay, let's do the other chair. So we have our 2 benches and we have our little table, and it's so cute. Okay, the only thing now, guys, is we need to put something on top of our table. Okay, so go ahead, press pause, and make your 2 little cute benches, and we will fill the table up next. So here is our table. I'm gonna take a piece of my bed fabric here that I have left over, and I'm gonna cut this in half and use it as a tablecloth on top of my table. Just like this. And we are gonna put a glue dot on the top of our table. I'm gonna put 2 glue dots actually to make it extra sticky. There we go. And let's put on our tablecloth. These things don't want to stay on very good. I think maybe these can have a glue dot. If something's not sticking on very good, always add an extra glue dot or even some regular glue if you have time for it to dry. All right, so let's add some plates. For the plates, go into your little container and you are going to find these 2 cool buttons. And we are gonna put those on our table like 2 little plates, okay? How are we gonna do that? Glue dots, of course. This keeps falling off. If it's not, I think maybe the corks aren't too sticky. Maybe if you have some hot glue or some regular glue, you might wanna add that if you're gonna be playing with it. Okay, I have my 2 buttons here. Let's put on our glue dots. Peel it off, put it on the table. Peel this off, put it on the table. Cute! So now we have 2 little plates. Go ahead and press pause, add the top of your tables things, your tablecloth, and your lovely little plates, okay? See you back. It is time to add our tables and chairs to the house. I'm gonna have the kitchen downstairs. So I'm noticing these glue dots don't really stick too good to these new corks I got. So I'm gonna use my glue stick. You can use regular glue if you want to stick, or it doesn't really matter. You can always just keep sticking it back on, but I'm gonna add glue just to make it extra sticky. Sorry that it doesn't stick. There we go. Putting lots of glue on the bottom if you have glue stick. If not, just save another time that you can do it. Adding my table in there, and let's get our 2 benches here. I'm gonna add some glue. When you're using a glue stick, I find more is better. It just makes it much stickier if you add lots of glue like that. It sticks on really good. I'm gonna put my other bench over here. Lots of glue. Yes, look at all that glue I put on there. And there we go. So we have a table and chairs, we have a bed, we have a picture frame. It's looking really good. Let's see what else we can make next. All right, so let's take this straw we have. There's a long side and a short side. On the short side, you're gonna wanna cut some of it off. We don't need that much. All right, and then the next thing we wanna do is put a glue dot right here. So I'm gonna get a glue dot, put it on here like this, peel it off like this, and we are gonna bend it, and we're gonna put it inside of our muffin cup. So then when you flip it upside down, it's like a shower. Okay? So go ahead, press pause, and trim your straw, and then attach it to your muffin cup, okay? Okay, now that you have this ready, let's trim this just a little bit more. I would cut off just a little bit. It doesn't really matter how much you cut off, just the more you cut off, the shorter your shower will be. So now we have added the shower part of our straw, and we want to now add on our bathtub. So the container that had your beads and your buttons, that's gonna be our bathtub, because look at that, it's a perfect bathtub. So the only thing you're gonna need to do is add some more glue dots onto your little straw. I already added mine. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna put it right on the back. They usually fit right around, and then I'm gonna stick it to the inside or the outside. It really doesn't make a difference, of my cup. And now we have a cool bath with a little shower head at the top, and your little people can go inside and have a little bath. That is so cute. Okay, so that means now we have to put it into our house. Let's put it into our house. I'm gonna put the bathtub upstairs. All right, feel free to glue it down if you want. I'm gonna keep it right there. All right, let's see what we're gonna make next. It's now time to finish your bathtub and press pause. We are gonna need our shell, because this is gonna be, don't laugh, it's gonna be our toilet. So what we wanna do is we wanna take a glue dot, peel off your glue dot with your finger, and we wanna put it on the back of your shell, wherever you can find, okay? And then we're gonna take the lid of our container, and we're gonna put it right on there. So this is gonna be the lid to our toilet, and your little people can sit on the toilet like this, okay? So let's put a glue dot now on the bottom, okay? I'm gonna put a glue dot, flip this over, put it on the back of my shell, just like that. And now on the bottom of my shell, I'm gonna add some of these beads that we have. I'm gonna put one, actually, you know what, let's put two. So it'll be nice and sturdy. If you need more glue dots to make them stick, yeah, maybe I'll put an extra glue dot to make sure it's extra sticky. This one's stuck to my table, so I'm gonna pull it off, because we don't like to waste. Let's pull it off, there we go. Put it on there, put our bead on there, and let's see if our toilet can now sit. So here is our toilet, ready to go, ready for our little people to use it. Let's put it in our house. We can put it right up here, right next to our trusty shower. So now we have a shower, a bath, a bed, a painting, we have a table and chairs, a curtain. Our house is almost done. So let's add in our people. I'm gonna put this little person to bed. Grandma's gonna be getting dinner ready over here. And then we'll have Dad at the door checking out our fish tank. There we go. Okay, so guys, we have our house. It looks so good. Look at all of these fun things we have in here to play with. And I have lots of garbage here. If you want to add your foam to your bathtub, you can do that. Your fluff to your bathtub for bubbles. And all of these extra pieces you have, your extra fabric, now it's time to use your imagination, and you can use your tape as well and extra foam pieces to add in whatever else you would like to add on your house. All right, so good job, everybody. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Oh wait, we should hold it like this. So here we go. You can add in some rugs if you have anything extra at your house, any extra recyclables. Get creative, invent new things for your house. You can add stairs, anything you want. You can even add more stuff to the roof for a patio. Goodbye, everybody. You did a great job, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.